So according to that discussion, we have drawn a prism at that time, and one point was marked. That point we have learned how to draw it in all the other three views, and the entire intersection of solids concept is based on that simple principle of locating a point in all the three positions. So as per that, if you continue here, then first thing you will notice that there is a cylinder here, or rather hole here, and then we are marking the different points on the hole. So if you see here, we have drawn a circle and we have marked some of the points on the circle. So if you draw the axis of the circle, then you can draw the points which are on the axis. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4. They are the 4 points on the axis. Then this circle has intersected this edge. This is one edge. So that edge is intersected at this place. So as a result, we are also showing 2 more points which are x and y. So these are the additional points which are to be considered. Now having done this, let us see how do we project these points one by one. Okay, so the point names are here now. So this was a prism which was having the edges A, B, C, D. So this is edge A, B, this is C and this is D. So when you see the side view, that time the side edge is D, then A and C they are at the middle, and on the right side there is edge B. So this was prism, then this is a circle. We have marked the axis points on the circle and the points X and Y. Now let us try to mark all these 4 plus 2, 6 points in the other two views. So where is point 1? One point is here on the axis, horizontal axis. So if 1 is here, then 1 has to be on this line. So we draw this line. Then since 1 is here, then in the top view, if you draw this line and if you continue here, then these 2 points which are on the horizontal line, that will show you point 1 and point 1 here. So if point 1 is here, then when you project it up like this, then this will be point 1. Similarly, on the other side, the line comes out from here. So the 1 point is on this side. So we have marked point 1. Now point 2 is here. Draw horizontal line. This point 2 is projected down. Then in the top view, 2 point is here. So because it is here, in the front view, it will be here. Same thing, the same 2 point is here. So it is here. Next is point 3. So point 3 is here, that means it is on this axis, then project it down, down, down. So when it touches to prism, this is the point where 3 is, and when the hole comes out from the other side, 3 point is here. So project this 3 up, project this 3 up, and on the same line you will find 3 and 3. Then comes 4, so 4 is here, 4 is on this line. 4 is here, project it down, project in the top view, 4 is here on this side surface. And the line when it comes out, there is no line in here, there is a top surface, top highest point of this hole. So that is here and here. So this is point 4, point 4, point 4. So like that we have marked all the 4 points in these views. After that, let us find out the points X and Y which are intersecting the edge. So X is here, so we project here X. Because this is the edge AC, this is the edge C. We can do it here now, here also. So X we will maybe project, X is here, therefore X is here. Similarly, X is also present here in the same line, therefore X is here. Same way Y is here, on this line there is Y, project Y is here, Y is here. So you have to just project the points by making use of projector lines and also imagining how they are present, at what place they are present. Now having done this much, next part is to join these points. Now for joining these points, remember that this side view, which is a right hand side view, this side view, when you look from this direction here, from here to here, whatever you are seeing, that is drawn here. Okay, so when you see from here, point number 1 is nearest to you. In fact, B is the nearest which is there to you. Then after that, point 1. So you will find here in the front view, this is the nearest, it is towards you. And then point 1 should be next, which is already shown there, 1 and 1. Now, this curve, that means all the set of points from 1 to 2, they are like this. So here, 1 is here and 2 here. That means all the points, they are going to be like this. Now say this is a circle, that means a curvature. You are not going to join 1 and 2 by straight line, because here also there is not a straight line. Suppose this has been square prism, then you would have drawn 1 and 2. Now it is a curvature, so this is going to be a curvature. Now what is the shape of this curvature? Why like this? Why not slightly flattish? That will depend on the rest of the points. So suppose you take say 1 or 2 more points from here and project them, then you will come to know that they come somewhere here. So according to that, this is the shape that is supposed to come between 1 and 2. Now having drawn 1 and 2, from 2 to x, this is 2, this is x, so the curve will go like this. After x, then I'll stop at x. Let us see the other side. 1 to 4, 1 to 4. You can do one thing here, that you will make use of the symmetry. Now you can see this figure is symmetric about this horizontal axis. Now if this is symmetric about the horizontal axis, that means whatever you have drawn on the upper side of this axis, same thing will be there on the lower side. That means whatever we have done 1 to 2 to x, 1 to 2 to x, same thing will be there on the lower side, 1 to 4 to y, that is 1 to 4 to y. So this part and this part will be symmetric. So when you project, these are the points that will come. So x 2 1 4 y, then here it is x 2 1 4 y. Okay, so having done this, now let us decide what to do with the curve x3y. Now x is here, 3 is here, y is here. We have already drawn it. Now this, when you join, that will form a curvature like this. Now you will wonder why this curve has not continued like this. Why it is not continued like this and reached here. Why this is not continued like this and reached here. Now that will not happen. That is because you have to remember here one thing, that the curvature here, whatever curvature is shown here, that curvature is intersecting the edge. Now wherever the curvature is intersecting the edge, so when there is an edge here, here there is going to be a corner. So at this place there is an edge. So at x and y, here there is going to be a corner, because this is a curvature, and therefore for creating corner, obviously the curve will come like this. And in actual practice also, if you see, when it is cut like this, see this ax3y is here, x3 and y. So this curve x3y is seen in the top view like this. Similarly, the curve x2 1 4 y, x2 1 4 and y. So like that, this curve is drawn in the front view also, and the same curve is drawn in the top view also. And again, since the figure is symmetric about vertical axis, everything what is drawn here, same thing will be coming on the other side. And even if you follow the points, still it will come the same way. Now since this is, we are considering this as a whole, therefore this surface will be joined by a dotted line. So there is a surface here, this curved surface which is there. This is the point inside curvature of the circle or the hole. So that will be shown by dotted line here and dotted line here. Same thing, the same circle at 1 and 3 will be seen by dotted line in the top view like this over here. So imagine that this is a hole that is cut over here. This is a hole that is cut over here. Now, having done this, actually as such the problem is solved. But imagine that this is a problem consisting of not a hole, but suppose that this part is a cylinder and not a hole. Now if this is a cylinder, then first thing what will happen is, you will be drawing a cylinder like that. Means there will be a continuous line like this, and like this. And when you draw the cylinder here, that will come like this line, and this line. So when you draw like this, let us try to find out what is this line number 1 doing. This line number 1 is here, that means this particular place. So that one is in front, so it is here. Then line number 2, that means that highest point of the cylinder. Now I am talking about cylinder, if it is a cylinder, not hole. So this is the highest point on the cylinder. So this is line 2. So if you see here line 2 will be touching the cylinder, touching the prism first time over here. So that is why it is here. So if this line is showing the cylinder, then this part of the curvature, that will be not seen. That means it is there, but it has gone behind the cylinder. So in that case, you have to draw a dotted curve from 2 to x. This part of the curve you will have to draw dotted. So this will be continuous, then curvature. But on this side it will be dotted from 2 to x. Same thing on this side, 4 to y will be dotted. Now similarly, x3y, since it has gone behind the cylinder, even that is also dotted. You can see even here also, x3y, it has gone on the back side. If this is a, you can imagine this much is a cylinder. This much part is a cylinder. if this much part is a cylinder, then from this line to this line is the front side of the cylinder, this line to this line is the back side of the cylinder. So 2 to 1 and 1 to 4, see here, 2 to 1, 1 to 4, this is the front side of the cylinder, which is this 2, this is 1 and this is 4. So this part is the front side, and then 2x3y4, that means 2x3y4, it is on the back side of the cylinder. So if this is a cylinder here, then first thing you have to draw the cylinder and then draw this part dotted, this part dotted, this part dotted, and this will continue a dark, dark and dark like that. So that is how the shape will come if this is a cylinder. Right now it is a hole. This is how it is drawn. Now when you solve this problem, I will be sending you the text matter, the written problem will be sent to you. In the written problem you have got all the description and the dimensions. As per that, this figure is already drawn. Right now the focus is on explaining to you the exercise. So I have done the exercise explanation part. The dimensions you can pick up from the exercise and draw the figures as per exercise, and then you have to mention the dimensions whatever they are mentioned here in the description. So the dimensioning has to be shown here. What is the height, what is the side width, what is the diameter of the circle, what is the distance between these two. So everything you have to mention in this drawing. Okay, so that becomes the second problem of the same practice sheet P16 we are talking about. So P16 has got total 2 exercises. The exercise number 1 we have seen last time, and this is exercise number 2. The difference is, I am repeating again, the difference is in the second exercise, the second solid, the intersecting solid is having curvature because it is a cylinder, and because it is a cylinder, this is the way it will come. Again, let me repeat, wherever a curvature is intersecting an edge like x and y, at that place there will be corners which will come like this. So at the edge there is a corner, so corner and here and here. Okay, as we go further we will come to know many other rules. So with this we come to the end of this problem number 2. We are going to solve this problem number 2 as a part of today's exercise.